What up, humans? Welcome to my channel. This channel is for people that are interested in evolving, learning about their reality, and becoming their most true, authentic self, and operating from that higher portion of themselves. So today's video is going to be about shifting from the physical self to the higher self, becoming the soul. That's why I said, what's up, humans? Because after watching this video, you will start to realize and actually be able to take action into shifting into that portion of yourself and operating that way, watching your reality, become manifest, being happy with the present moment, and what's going on with your life, taking a chill pill, not really stressing too much, not so much anxiety. And this is only the start. So let's get started. Wow, that was a little voice crack, but yeah. So physical self, your physical self. What is a physical self? Well, through my perception, I have realized that the human, in my opinion, is a bundle of memory, experience, and passion. So one is already in alignment with, that higher portion of yourself, your passions, because that's kind of like linked, your theme of why you're here in this life. But your memories and your name, your identification with, for example, me calling myself Oscar, wanting to do business and teach people about spirituality. That's me merging with my higher self. But if I hadn't done that, I would probably be somewhere else, starting my own business, which it's what I kind of am doing, but just spiritually. Why? Because that is in alignment with why we're here, guys. Why we're here on this earth, to evolve, to learn lessons on what it is to be human, and then realizing that, shit, yeah, we're human, but we're actually not humans. We can go beyond that. And that's where it starts getting fun, magical, miraculous, and you start living the most abundant life ever. So, what do I recommend for you to do so you can, undo the more human aspects of yourself? Well, you have to unthink, unbelieve, or switch your beliefs from all the things that you've learned growing up and who you actually think you are. I'm calling you out right now. I'm telling you that you do not know truly who you are. So let's get you knowing that portion, because the way it happens is when you start emptying yourself out, right? Transcending the ego, that um, cocky maybe portion of yourself that always wants to be right. It's just that like I said, you're that bundle of memory and experience. That's your ego. So going past that, letting that go, dissolving boundaries, opening your third eye so the boundaries dissolve, so that you feel this wisdom more, right? And starting to believe that you are this infinite being and you're no longer human. So start to forget little by little, all the things that are very human that you like to do, your pleasure and the pain that accompanies you in your life. You got to see past that. You got to realize that there's more to life than going out, to get drinks and having sex all the time. Letting out your semen, for example. Getting intoxicated like to the point where you're drunk, smoking weed every single day. You know, building those habits that really do you no good and that are actually your spiritual potential calling for you. That urge to go have fun is really kind of like a nudge from your, that higher portion, kind of like, yo, come on, start evolving, start learning that you have complete control and, you picked out this life. But of course, you don't know that because, first of all, you weren't even aware that you had access to that. But I'm telling you that you do. And that now you can get started. So start putting yourself in alignment with that portion, how that, person acts, how that a wiser portion of yourself sees past all these barriers of life. Know that you chose this. You chose the theme, right? You chose the theme of your life. Take a minute, take a couple minutes, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and remember all those things that make you think that you are you. Your coolness, your uniqueness, what you're good at, your talents, the compliments that people give you. Start writing them down. Figure out, what's the, how do you say it? What's the trail? What's the breadcrumb trail? As one of my favorite mentors says, follow the breadcrumb trail, of excitement, and see that in your past. See what you got excited about, things that made you happy, and try to find that blueprint of why you incarnated on this physical plane. What are you here to learn? But you see, this takes awareness, first of all, and desire. So you got to want it. You got to put the time, right? And you got to go ahead and do that. Also, I wanted to make a video just on meditation, but I'm going to give you a little pointer. Why meditate? Because when you meditate and you close your eyes, canceling out all the noise from the physical world, right, that you're currently seeing, you're actually letting and listening, right, and merging with that higher portion of yourself. You're letting it in. You're seeking it by just meditating, literally by just sitting still, closing your eyes, relaxing, and clearing your thoughts, right, or watching your thoughts pass by and then calm down. That's like an invite saying, come on, higher self, come on, soul, let's become one. That's what you're doing. So I recommend you to try that. Now, once you're operating from the soul level, right, it's already Gucci. You can already begin to create your life, right, stepping into the person that you've always been and canceling all the things that you thought were right about you. Because most of the time, you, yourself, want to do what you want to do, right? But you're not in connection with this higher portion of yourself. So what are you doing? You're just running around like a blind person. And most people have trouble, right, until they grow older to find their life's purpose. They get anxiety of, what's the future? What does it hold for me? They dwell in the past. Oh man, why are things this way? Right? No. Start to believe and shift that you picked out this life, this theme, up there, wiser and higher in your intelligence, right? You're like, yeah, I can do that. And then boom, you came down here. So believe that. Start to know. Start to take responsibility for your life, everything you've been through, right? And actually, becoming that higher self. And then you will know your life purpose, your passions, every single thing that you could ever want in this life, you already have. All you have to do is step into that reality. And I'm going to talk more about that on tomorrow's video. But today, just to clarify and to give you more, resonance when it comes to you are that higher soul, that higher self. That's already you. It's waiting for you to realize it. But you're so busy wanting to be human. And you got to do some of the work. It won't just come out of nowhere. So now my question to you that I want to talk about, towards this end of this video is, what are you willing to sacrifice, right? Or let go in your human life that's holding you back from being this person, this wiser, intelligent, whole, united, interconnected boss soul? What do you need to leave out? Is it the weed? Is it the McDonald's, Burger King, the drinking, overindulging in sex, fapping all the time? These are all habits that are not really in alignment with the highest truth. You can use them, constructively, maybe. There's a bunch of different ways that I might even give examples in the future on how you can use these things. But that habit is what messes you up. You gotta let it go. You can't always keep indulging in it. So start to, be aware. Write things down. Write down. Go back into your memory. Close your eyes. See, what has my life really been about? Like, what are the signposts that I've been literally receiving throughout my entire life that I was just too unaware and so circumstantially focused on, this human body and the fact that everything is physically real. That's not letting me see that. So ask yourself that question, write it down, find out what you need to let go, and find out what's your theme. And within a couple of months, I am confident that you will start to become more receptive, right? That looks super zen. I was like, well, you're going to be in alignment, right, with what your higher self wants. Like, that's one of its most, prominent desires. The fact that you realize that you are that higher self. It's like, yes, please, please, please. He's so close. He's so close. Or she's so close. So let's get started. Let's do it. Ground that belief in. You are a little physical vessel, or big or medium physical vessel, right? Of emotion, experience and memory of the things you've learned your entire life. That's all you are. Also, to clarify one thing, lastly, that I want to mention is that before you learned about all these things that create, your individuation, your personality, your ego, right? Before all of this existed, when you were in the womb of your mom, what were you? Think about that. What were you? You didn't have anything. It was just complete darkness. So what does that go to show you? That you are not this person that was created in this physical world. That says it all, logically, so you can understand. So I don't want to sound too harsh, but there's no escape. It's just like, it's right there in front of you. It's like, right here. Just like I'm right in front of the camera, that's right in front of you. You are not this bundle of memory. You are before that. You are that presence, right? That intelligence, that energy, right? Within the physical body. And the closest thing to that is pure awareness, no thoughts. But that's a whole another video. So thank you for watching. Comment, like, let me know what kind of videos you guys are needing for your spiritual growth and development. I'll be grateful to, get to it and start making some videos, because you will be seeing a lot of me lately. All right, I'm sending you guys love and light. Thank you for watching this video, and let's evolve.